What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Grim. Today we're meeting yet another insane cheapskate. This guy might take the cake so far in terms of his cheapness. I mean, you guys should definitely watch until the very end, because the way this man lives his life is just so insane to me, and I'm sure you guys will agree. But without further ado, let's meet this guy and see how he saves money.
My name is Ben Livingston, and I am an extreme cheapskate. I'm an artist, and I live in Austin, Texas.
You can tell just by the way my man Ben did that intro right there that this guy is going to be eccentric. The name's Ben, and I am a cheapskate. So as you heard, Ben is an artist and lives in Austin, which in my opinion is one of the cooler cities in America. But we aren't here to talk about cities. Let's just see how weird this man lives in order to save a buck.
Like, you get chips of soap and you put it in these socks, clean sock. And then you wash your hands, nice suds, and it's even kind of a scrubby. Look at that. Isn't that good?
Aside from the weird use of his socks there, which is making me cringe a bit, as even though they're not on his foot, just the thought of wet socks makes me uneasy. That's seriously the worst feeling in the world. But from just this shot of his bathroom, I'm guessing he's not gonna be living in a total dump. I mean, he even has one of those fancy movable mirrors in his bathroom, so how much money can he really be saving here? This man's out here living bougie.
Every penny counts, and I count every penny.
Alright, I'm gonna politely ask the editing team here not to include any more of those profile interview shots of him, as they're straight up giving me the heebie-jeebies. I know this video was already exported and uploaded to YouTube by them, so I can't change it now, but I'm just hoping by the will of some higher power out there that there aren't any more shots of that. I count every penny.
I've learned to survive on very little. The dishwasher, it's kind of an all-in-one cleaner. I clean my hats, I clean dishes, I clean clothes, I clean combs.
Nah, dude, honestly, don't you realize that this is probably going to be cross-contaminating your stuff like crazy? You know, you're probably not the first person to be genius enough, which I should say in quotes as it's not that smart, to think of doing this, but there are probably negative things that you're mixing with your dirty clothes and those things that you're eating on. So yeah, there's probably a reason why separate appliances were created to wash these things and not have them all be washed and dried together.
Sometimes I'll put my toothbrush in there even. You know, that's the thing about a dishwasher. Super hot. Sterilizing.
Even the toothbrush. Oh, that's just wrong, man. On so many levels. Well, he's still here and alive, and I'm guessing he's been doing this for decades, so who am I to judge, right? I guess I've just been washing my clothes like an idiot all these years.
This is my little office, and sometimes it gets kind of warm, so I use this stick to get the fan going, because, there it goes.
So this wild man doesn't want to pay to get his fan working throughout the day, so he's just gonna keep poking it with a stick. I mean, it looks incredibly dumb and is probably annoying to have to keep doing on super hot days, but this is his life, he's gonna do what he wants here. I just think it's a little ridiculous. Yeah, I could have paid money to fix it, but I had this wooden rod sitting here. I figured I'd use some of my money-saving ingenuity. Now I do have a working fan. You know, now that I think of it, he's kind of like a penny-pinching MacGyver. Back when I was fixing the house up, people advised me about air conditioner units and stuff. It's like, why? I mean, I've got cornstarch. Yep, that's right. Here's where the crazy starts, you guys. This dude refuses to have a working AC unit in his house. In Austin, Texas, might I remind you. And his fan is broken, he's gotta be flicking it around with a stick. And he's not exactly living in the coolest of places year-round. I'm guessing the temperatures are pretty high, especially in the summer. So what does he do instead of basking in AC or under a fan? Instead, he just lathers himself up in some cornstarch because apparently it keeps him cool.
Wow! Amy and I were in a relationship together 20-something years ago. She moved in like right next door. It's just great to have her back in my life. So his ex from 20 years ago just came by, as this dude is straight up coating himself in cornstarch from head to toe. That's a big yikes moment. I'm guessing she is still in contact with him, because if this is her first time seeing him randomly after 20 years or so, and that's the image she gets of him, well, that's not a good look for him. Why do I get a sense of pain in his eyes when he says that? Yeah, she broke up with me about 20 years ago and continues to torment me and bring me pain by moving in right next door. But it's so cool being friends only. I didn't want to continue dating her anyways. Being friends is the best. Why did you leave me?
Do you still not have an air conditioner?
Amy, we're in a recession. Come on.
Things just didn't work out between Ben and me. You can only take so much.
I love that they're trying to have this normal conversation and this man has straight up powder all over him, looking like a complete psychopath. That's gotta be hard to deal with and take him seriously at that point if I was her.
Hey, Ben?
Uh-huh.
Where's your toilet paper?
There isn't any. I found one of these kitchen sink sprayers, and I hooked it up to the toilet tank, see?
This genius made his own bidet out of a sink sprayer, except instead of actually squatting over the bidet, you have to reach back and straight up spray yourself. You know, you better hope you have some good aim and you don't miss, because there's some force in that flow and you're going to be accidentally zapping the whole room with toilet water. This guy is just too much, man. So even getting a water filter is too expensive for this man. He doesn't want to drink tap water either, as that's too expensive. So he has his daughter come over and takes her and his ex-girlfriend out to the creek near his house to go get water. Well, it's not really near his house. They have to drive quite a ways. But yes, this man actually filters his own creek water near him and drinks that exclusively. Not sure of the legality of that or if it's even safe. I mean, rivers and creeks can be pretty sus at sometimes. Like, aren't you supposed to boil the water first or something? I swear I've seen Bear Grylls do that. But either way, this is just weird.
Are we riding in this?
My truck? I've had that truck since 1986. Hop in, y'all.
Honestly, what did you guys expect here? I hope none of you thought he was actually going to have anything close to a normal car or truck. Of course he's going to have one of those wacky cars you see parked somewhere that you take a picture of and snap your friends to just all laugh at and make fun of. I think he literally just splashed different colors of paint all over his body panels, and it's clearly not looking too good at this point after all those years. Dude's gotta Allen wrench his car just to get it working. You know, that's probably not the best option for security wise, as anyone who figures this out can steal his car, but judging by the looks of the exterior, I don't think anyone who would steal it would even think it's worth their time. I mean, look at this thing, let's be honest.
I go down to the creek and get water every week, and I think that I probably save maybe 99 cents a week.
All this effort to drive down, get this plastic drum for the water, haul it all back, and pump it up through your house, all for $1 saved. And you're risking your health if you don't even filter it properly. I say this a lot, but this man is truly crazy. That is some serious lengths to go through to literally save only $1. That's not even a figure of speech, that's what he said, it's only $1. So skipping forward a bit here, his ex-girl sees that he's trying to still sell his artworks that he makes out of these old neon tubes, and convinces him to have an art show for his works to show them off and hopefully sell some. The problem is, this gives him the idea of hosting it right here in his own house. And what's his budget, you might ask? I am not spending a penny over $4. Yeah, so this man is hoping to get a full art show put on in his home for no more than $4. $4 will get you some paper plates, maybe, and that's it. What are the people even going to eat or drink? He started to straight up cut up old t-shirts in place of napkins so that he didn't have to go out and buy any. So guys, real quick, I have a super fast challenge that only takes 5 seconds to complete. So if you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just give it a try, it really works.
I'm willing to put my best foot forward. So I'm going all the way. Frankenfurters.
That's right, folks. Straight from the man himself, he's going all the way. No corners being cut here. The amazing food they can expect at this art show includes hot dogs. And literally just hot dogs, actually. It's probably the cheapest possible brand too, so you know you're getting those gross chunks of meat in there. Right on, man. Ooh, and they can accompany that delicious hot dog meat with a nice refreshing sip of boxed wine mixed with creek water and watermelon. This guy really knows how to throw a party, let me tell you.
Can you turn on the air conditioner?
We got food over here, and we made all this stuff. You guys help yourselves.
Oh my god, no way. I totally forgot about the heat up until this point. These poor people are going to be dying in this hot house that has no AC. And he just instantly deflects that woman's question with a statement, guys, we got food over here, just look at the art and enjoy, and there will be no AC, guys, just deal with it, alright? Yeah, this is pretty low effort, and it's strange that this woman knew him 25 years ago and knew how much he tried to save money, and still thought he was gonna come through on this. Lady, you just saw he doesn't buy toilet paper and sprays himself down like a dirty plate after he uses the bathroom. Did you really expect him to be able to throw a party for multiple people and actually put in effort or apply any budget whatsoever? You're lucky he even prepared food, honestly. I didn't think he was going to.
It's kind of like watery or something.
Kinda tastes watery because he went 1 part wine to 2 parts creek water. This dude actually covered up the Franzia logo or whatever that box wine is called and covered it up with sticky notes to make it say sangria. You can't knock the guy on creativity, I will give him that much. But still, come on, man, you gotta be making a better party than this. These people are potential customers of yours, and they actually might buy your art, but probably not now that they're sweating their balls off and eating disgusting hot dogs. You know, this guy might actually be scraping all of this stuff together and not be able to afford much more. But to that I say he should probably just move somewhere outside of Austin. I mean, living in Austin, those prices have got to be pretty expensive as it's becoming a very booming city. So he could just move out to the middle of nowhere. Hey, he could even move to a house that's situated right next to a creek so that his water is always accessible. I don't know, man. I just feel like this guy is not having his priorities straight. He could probably enjoy his day-to-day life much more by sacrificing, I don't know, maybe $50 extra max a month. I know that might seem like a lot for him, but as a working adult, that should be manageable in your budget. So guys, this dude was definitely one of the more oddball savers that we have met, and I definitely could not live like him, but if you think you could, I'd like to know down in the comments. I doubt most of you could either way, but hey, maybe we have some real cheapskates out there in my audience. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you're notified of every new video I make and so that you can join the notification squad. You guys are seriously some legends. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, peace out.